like
and
that.
not only experiences, I would think the idea that something might trigger an interest and help the student develop some hopes for what they want to accomplish in life,
Right.
and then make that connection between that academic success
Right.
and what they want to accomplish.
Right.
That's very interesting. These are, the 21st Century program is available to students after school hours?
It's after school. Right now, our hours are 3 to 6 p.m. It's, well, 3 to 5:30, I'm sorry, 3 to
Right.
5:30 p.m. for the students, Monday through Thursdays. And
Wow.
then on Fridays, occasional Fridays, we have either field trips or on-site programs that come in. It could be a theater show, it could be a science program, off-site field trip, you know, could be to a museum, it could
Right.
be, you know, for simple peer recreation, might be to the bowling alley, you know,
Right.
for the students just
Wonderful.
to be exposed and, you know, work and play together in a safe environment.
Now, are the services available for students kindergarten through 12, or are there some grade levels that are focused?
Right. The 21st Century targets middle school age,
Okay.
so it's 5th through 8th grade.
5th through 8, okay, really talk about opportunity for risk factors.
Absolutely.
That's a challenging time, but a wonderful time in life. It's very exciting and a real good time to connect with students about what else do you want to learn about,
Right.
and then how can this academic subjects help you get there.
And really, we look at middle school years as kind of that transition period for kids, you know, younger kids, and now with our elementary schools being K through 4, while there's risk factors, certainly, and I'm sure our guidance counselors can speak to that at length, for the younger kids. Middle school, we really look at that transition. You know, they're becoming in their own, they're becoming more independent, and at the same time, the risk factors for kids drastically increase with drug use and smoking and drinking and all those things we know
all the peer
drastically
pressure.
increase in middle school. So that's one of the reasons why the Safe Schools Healthy Students Grant, as developed by the U.S. Department of Ed, really has focused on the middle school years, as well as 21st Century focusing on middle school. Safe Schools Healthy Students does as well. And the services provided within that also have quite the range, where 21st Century, the main goal is around academic achievement with reading and math scores. Safe Schools Healthy Students looks more at the social and emotional aspects of a child. So with that grant, which is a significant, sizable grant each year for the next, I think we have 3 years left on that, we have school resource officers in all the middle schools and the high school, which has been a tremendous service to the school buildings and the students they serve, and also the parents. My understanding is that the parents are really taking very good use of the school resource officers in terms of speaking with them about issues they may be having around bullying and other kinds of issues, and that's been wonderful. Parent education programs, Guiding Good Choices, Staying Connected with Your
Right.
Team,
Okay.
Love and Logic, are all in Safe Schools Healthy Students in order to prepare parents.
Now, let me interrupt you. Those kinds of, you're saying parent education programs, and you named a few. From what I know about, they're really about communication. A lot of them.
Communication, helping parents to identify risk factors. So what are the
Okay.
risk factors within their community for their child to become involved in problem behavior? So understanding risk factors and then knowing how to respond to mitigate those risk factors in their own home.
And so some of it's communication, some of it's limit setting, some of it's connecting with other parents to form a
Absolutely.
safe community for
All
their
of that.
children.
Absolutely.
All right.
We also, through this grant, have been able to offer a lot in terms of mental health and prevention services through Central MHMR and Norristown Family Center and some Carson Valley Children's Aid. So there really is a whole really support system, including student assistance, which I'm sure everyone in the district is becoming aware as we're moving towards that comprehensive student assistance
right.
model
Okay.
with the middle schools and high schools, which is, again, another tremendous resource for children and
wonderful.
families in Norristown.
Great. We're gonna unfortunately have to wrap up. Very interesting conversation. Tell me how to reach somebody in each one of these settings. 21st Century.
For 21st Century, you can contact me at Eisenhower Middle School. That's where my office is located at 610-270-2903.
Good.
And so anytime, and if I'm not there,
Okay.
just leave a voicemail and I'll get back to you as soon as
All
possible.
right, that's wonderful.
And for Safe Schools Healthy Students, the services vary and it across the gamut. I would probably, the best person to contact would be the guidance counselor at your child's middle
Okay.
school or high school, who could be
Okay.
able to direct you to the appropriate service.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
both of you,
Karen.
for
Thank
being here
you.
today.
Thanks.